Welcome to GK Quiz Prime Time. Which country's Shenzhou 20 space capsule was recently reported to have suffered damage caused by micrometeoroids and orbital debris while in space? Right answer is option B, China. NASA's Maven spacecraft, which temporarily went out of communication in December 2025, was orbiting which planet at the time? Correct answer is option A, Mars. What is the name of the newly discovered super Earth exoplanet located approximately 18 to 20 light years away from Earth as identified by astronomers? Correct answer is option C, GJ251c. Under the Shenzhou 21 mission, a quartet of laboratory mice, two male and female, were sent into space for biological experiments alongside the youngest astronaut from which country? Correct answer is option C, China. Which global technology company has announced the launch of Project Suncatcher aimed at establishing an artificial intelligence based data center in space? Right answer is option D, Google. Researchers from which Indian institutions have potentially identified a rare and extremely powerful cosmic explosion known as a superkilnova? Right answer is option D, both B and C, IIA Bengaluru and IIT Bombay. SpaceX successfully launched the Cosmos SkyMed Earth observation satellite on behalf of which country? Right answer is option A, Italy. Which country launched the Paya, Zafar 2 and Kausar 1.5 satellites using a Russian Soyuz rocket? Right answer is option B, Iran. Which space agency successfully launched 52 satellites using the Soyuz 2.1B rocket from the Vostochny Cosmodrome? Right answer is option D, Roscosmos, Russia. The company GMV, which unveiled an advanced lunar navigation system named Lupin, belongs to which country? Right answer is option C, Spain. The joint US Russian crew heading to the International Space Station departed from Kazakhstan's Baikonur Cosmodrome aboard which rocket? Right answer is option C, Soyuz MS 28. In November 2025, NASA's Sentinel 6B satellite was launched using which rocket? Right answer is option B, SpaceX Falcon 9. India's first private PSLV rocket planned to launch the OceanSat mission in early 2026 is being built by which industry group? Right answer is option B, HAL and L&T. In November 2025, which country successfully launched its first satellite named OmanSat 1? Correct answer is option D, Oman. ISRO has announced that India's third launch pad will be established within the next 4 years at which location? Right answer is option C, Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. In which year is India scheduled to launch the Chandrayaan 4 lunar mission according to ISRO's roadmap? Correct answer is option A, 2028. By which year is ISRO planning to develop and operationalize India's own space station named Bharatiya Antariksha Station? Correct answer is option C, 2035. Which country has announced plans to conduct biological experiments on the International Space Station for the first time? Correct answer is option B, India. Which state government launched a space industrial policy in May 2025 to promote investment and employment in the space sector? Correct answer is option C, Tamil Nadu. ISRO has set a target to make Earth's orbital environment largely space debris free by which year? Correct answer is option B, 2030. In which year is ISRO's first human spaceflight mission, Gaganyaan, expected to be launched with astronauts on board? Right answer is option A, 2027. The Mars Orbiter Mission 2, also known as Mangalyaan 2, is expected to be launched during which period? Correct answer is option C, 2030 to 31. Who became the first Indian to successfully complete NASA's International Air and Space Program in June 2025? Right answer is option C, Janvi Dangeti. By which years has the Government of India set targets to establish an indigenous space station and to launch a crewed moon mission respectively? Right answer is option B, 2035 and 2040. Which countries are jointly developing the NISAR satellite mission? Right answer is option B, India and USA. Who was appointed as the 15th administrator of NASA in December 2025? Right answer is option C, Jared Isaacman. Who became the world's first wheelchair user to travel to space in December 2025? Right answer is option B, Michaela Benthaus. Which satellite was launched on the LVM-3M6 mission conducted on 24th December 2025? Right answer is option A, Bluebird 6. Which country announced plans in 2025 to construct a nuclear power plant on the moon by the year 2036? Right answer is option C, Russia. How many new moons were added to Saturn's count, raising the total to 274? Right answer is option A, 128. In November 2025, ISRO announced that the Mangalyaan 2 mission will be launched in which year? Right answer is option D, 2030. Which rocket was used by ISRO to successfully launch India's heaviest communication satellite, CMS-03? Right answer is option C, LVM-3 Gaganyaan rocket. Which credit card sized computer developed by Indian scientists is designed to help study sounds from the early universe? Right answer is option C, Pratush. Which country discovered iron oxide crystals in Chang'e 6 lunar samples? Right answer is option C, China. The International Astronomical Union named a 3.5 billion year old crater after Indian geologist M.S. Krishnan on which planet? Right answer is option B, Mars. Which space telescope was used to discover the spiral galaxy named Alaknanda? Right answer is option B, James Webb Space Telescope. What is the name of ISRO's mission that successfully demonstrated in space docking and undocking? Right answer is option B, SPADX. Where is the master control facility of ISRO located? Right answer is option D, Karnataka. ISRO's 101st mission failed shortly after launch. Which rocket was used? Right answer is option D, PSLV C-61. Which rocket was used to launch ESA's Probe 3 spacecraft by ISRO? Right answer is option A, PSLV C-59. When was India's first National Space Day celebrated officially? Right answer is option B, 23rd August 2024. Who became the first Indian astronaut to travel to the International Space Station under Axiom Mission 4? Right answer is option B, Shubhanshu Shukla. Which Indian origin astronaut created a record for the longest stay in space? Right answer is option A, Sunita Williams. Which institute partnered with ISRO to design the indigenous semiconductor chip Iris for space use? Right answer is option A, IIT Madras. Which organization created the 10-ton vertical planetary mixer for rocket propellants? Right answer is option C, ISRO. Which Indian state government announced plans to launch its own satellite? Right answer is option B, Assam. Chandrayaan 5 or LUPEX is a collaborative mission between India and which nation? Right answer is option C, Japan. What is the name of India's first fully indigenous 32-bit microprocessor launched at Semicon India 2025? Right answer is option A, Vikram 3201. Which two satellites were part of India's first docking mission under SPADEX? Right answer is option A, Chaser and Target. By which year is ISRO expected to launch the Chandrayaan mission to explore Venus? Right answer is option B, 2028. Stay updated, stay ahead. Subscribe for more current affairs and competitive exam prep.